Hello, and welcome to the director's commentary of The Pumpkin Man Returns. Now, this is the one that I've been the most excited to talk about because it's the newest one, and also, in my opinion, the best out of all of the Pumpkin Man movies. When you watch all five of them back to back to back, there is no denying that this one is the best. And I think. I really, really love the way that this turned out, and I think that you're going to find out some interesting things about this movie through this commentary. So let's get started. So right there, we have our new Nautical Films logo. Reason being is because I knew that we were going to start recording in 4K. And with recording in 4K, our old logo was a 1080p template, and I needed something new, so I just went into After Effects, found a pretty cool tutorial for how to do this underwater effect, and I think it turned out pretty cool. So then there is Michael Johnson, or Michael Black. He
What the fuck are you doing in here? This is the girls'
he did a really good job selling this whole, creepy rapist thing vibe. And originally this scene was not going to be in the movie because we went into this with zero script, and I liked this idea of someone like this really getting messed up by creepy, and I like this idea that sinners are transported to the Oregon Trail to be taken care of, so to speak. Now, something interesting that I want to point out about this movie is that we went into it without a script, and we shot it in 4 hours, and I finished editing within 24 hours. So the whole thing was basically done in one day. Now, I love this shot. I just love the look of this movie. This was shot on a Panasonic Lumax GH4 with a Rokinon 35mm lens, and it looks gorgeous. I mean, I'm actually kind of blown away that we were able to pull this off in 24 hours. I love this Metallica reference. I'm the master, and you just became my new puppet. Really great line from Michael. As soon as Michael Black, the guy that just got his thing ripped off, said that he was comfortable with doing that, I was like, this is going to be a great cold open. I love this welcome to the show. You've got the 80s music playing, this really cool graphic. Just everything about this one, to me, feels so top-notch. And then we got these really cool shots of the Indiana that I know and love and am comfortable with in small doses now that I live in Florida. And then I really love the beat. The beat really keeps it going and really keeps the direction of this one focused. I went into this telling the actors and actresses that the entire point of this is to just have a girl being chased by Creepy and the Pumpkin Man and everyone. And when you decide to go into something without a script, you gotta keep in mind it is much more difficult on the director, because you have to explain what you want without your talent having any preconceived notion of what you want. So you have to explain it in detail to everyone. But I do think that it ends up working out better in some situations. Now, I'm not saying don't go in without a plan. We definitely had a plan. I knew what I wanted. I just, didn't know exactly how I wanted to do it. So I really love this scene. This is actually my favorite scene in the movie. I think the music works really, really well. And that's actually my favorite shot I think I've ever shot. The music is still very like 80s, but sounds very ominous and very like this is the end of the line. And I love this bit where Michael just says, "Hey Pumps, you want to have some fun?" And Creepy really looks great in this one, especially with the the contact lenses. Now this is right there. What just happened was a very interesting thing, because I didn't think that transition to them all disappearing worked until I added in the sound, the riser and the sudden. Love that shot. Absolutely love that shot. I think those were Michael's kids that ducked behind the pallet there. I thought that worked really well. But yeah, that snap shot that did not work very well in editing until I added in the riser, which really sold the impact of them disappearing. And we have another lovely rant from Michael. He just does his thing, man, and it's amazing. Every time he does this stuff, man, and you can still kind of hear us giggling in the background, which I just think makes it even better. So right here, where she gets thrown into this cage and it falls down, not planned at all. That was a mistake. We thought that was going to be stable, but it was not. So make sure you really, take great care to look into your surroundings and make sure everything is stable and sturdy, and that you're going to keep your talent safe. And right here, this part just makes me really happy, because, I've moved to Florida, and coming back to Indiana to do this made me really, really happy. And this line and shot makes me happy, because it's them. It's Pumpkin Man Creepy, and then boom, right into the credits. This was a template I got from Envato Market, and I wanted to do my own credits, but then I saw this and I was like, I can't beat that. That is amazing, and it's exactly what I want. And again, we've got a reference to Siren, my dog, or Rescue My Dog, and all sorts of stuff. But the credits, I had originally wanted to get Keepin' Halloween Alive by Alice Cooper going in this, but I couldn't get the rights to it, so it happens. And unlike Pumpkin Man vs. Creepy, there's no director's cut where that is in it. Just for myself, I think that this song ends up working just fine, which I actually got from Audio Blocks, but I think it sounds really good. And it works really well with the credits. I think the credits here are really fun and really upbeat and keep the spirit of the Pumpkin Man. And this is probably my favorite post-credit scene, just because of the content. And this was Michael's idea. I actually forgot about doing a post-credit scene, but this is just a play on how I have yet to deliver on my promise to give Michael his own movie. But you can just see everybody there who is really excited and really happy to be back, and excited that another Pumpkin Man movie exists. So that'll wrap it up. That is the director's commentary series of the Pumpkin Man movies, and I hope you enjoyed it. I really, really loved making the Pumpkin Man movies, just wholeheartedly. They've always been, kept a very special place in my heart, and because of that, we're actually doing a documentary called We Love the Pumpkin Man, that just kind of goes over the entire series and the entire history of everything and how everything came to be, and I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be really, really fun. And I think you will enjoy watching it if you have enjoyed this series. So look out for that. And thanks for watching.